Welcome to episode 57 of the Rise Fitness and Nutrition Podcast. I am your host, Carlo. Today, I would like to talk to you about something that I didn't realize until a few days ago. Consistency is something that you and I have been doing for our entire life. Curious? Listen up to find out. We all start from something, and there's no way around it. Everything you start at the beginning is hard, and that's about it. That's life. And the funny part about this is that most of these struggles, we don't see them until we're out. I don't really like those rhetoric things that you hear and read often online, such as, life is a lesson, you learn it when you're through. Yeah, sure, they are true. Yeah, they are true. But they do not encourage you to work on the moment because they tell you, oh, when this is done, you will understand. I call it bullshit. I call it, yes, when it's done, you will understand. Yes, but how about you start understanding now to be a lot more aware in the future? And I want to give you some tools to try to modify your perspective. Hear me out. If there is one single thing I hope you have learned or remember from all of my podcasts, is that consistency will take you a long way, more than random efforts today and in 10 days and in a month. Even if you do a little bit consistently, day after day, you will get amazing results. So that's the thing. But I understand that I talk about consistency, but if you are starting a fat loss journey today, if you're starting to count your calories today because you want to work on your body or your nutrition, no matter what your goal is, it's tricky to understand consistency in these terms. The effort that you do today, tomorrow, the next week, so on and so forth, will start paying results in weeks, if not months. And I say those will be the starting results. The long-term results, they are, as I said, in the long term. So the effort you put today will pay off in a potentially long time. That doesn't mean that the effort that you put today consistently doesn't work. It simply means that it takes time. And we are used now to have everything on the spot. You order something from Amazon, boom, the day after is there. You see some content online, boom, you can comment there. You can get likes. You can get whatever you get from there on the spot. Any kind of social media content and or television, books, magazines, you name it, are telling us that you can get results fast. You can get results now, in 10 days, 5 weeks, whatever you want, if you're looking forward to lose fat. Now, that's the hard part, because we see a lot of things that tell us results fast, results now, with little effort. Take this pill, drink this detox diarrhea tea, do this, do that. But the point is that the good things to happen take time and effort. And fat loss is no different. And I am still so surprised that people believe in 2022 that a fat burning pill will actually do anything for you. Seriously, the only thing that's gonna get slimmer, and I promise you, is your wallet. Oh, but science backed that up. Well, science backs up a lot of stuff that are not necessarily working the way you expect them to work. I can tell you that there's a diet pill that helps you burn fat in this sense, that it helps your body to utilize a little bit more fat for your energy and makes you sweat a lot. Does it mean that you lose fat in the long term? No. And also, if you look at the fine prints on all of those fat burners, you always see that those supplements are meant to be used with a balanced nutrition, aka focus on your nutrition, then use whatever you want. If your nutrition is on point, you lose fat anyway. Anyhow, I want you to know that you have been consistent your entire life. on so many things that you probably never ever realized or thought about that. Oh, because life is a lesson, you learn it when you're through. Bullshit. Here is my gift to you today, perspective. Don't believe me? Hear me out. When you were born, you were not able to walk or talk or do anything by yourself. What did you do? You kept on trying. You kept on trying to stand up until you managed to walk. You kept on trying to communicate until you managed to learn your first word, and then you managed to learn sentences. What is this? Surprise, consistency. Because every single waking moment of your life when you were a toddler, you dedicated that to learning something new, to learn a skill, consistently. Fair enough. It's not like you had a choice, right? Fair enough. You don't believe me yet? Okay, let's use another example. You went to school for the majority of your life. And even if you didn't like it, even if it sucked, you went to school every day, no matter what. You did your homework every time, no matter what. Probably you hated it, it was difficult, but it became better over time because you became better. So, surprise, surprise, you have been consistent doing something that you didn't necessarily like. And you succeeded at it because you finished your school. Some of you got university, some others went straight to work. And that takes me to the next topic. Very few people are born rich, so let's take them out of the equation. The majority of us has to work because we need to have money to bring food on the table and to do the things that we like and love, right? But we do not necessarily like our work, but it's the same thing. It's a dirty job, but somebody has gotta do it. Maybe you don't like your job. Maybe it sucks because you had to wake up super early in the morning or you have very late night shifts. The point is, you still wake up every morning, you put your clothes on, you go to your workplace, you do your job, and that's it. You go back home. Consistently. Do you see where I'm getting at? Do you see that? Stop and look back at your life until now. You have made an amazing progress so far. Unbelievable progress from the moment you were born and you were pooping yourself constantly. Look at you now. See what I'm talking about? And I didn't think about it myself until a few days ago. And when I realized that, I was amazed. I was blown away. Because, all of us, we have been consistent in many things for our entire life so far. And it's just difficult to realize that because we are in progress. So that's why I'm here to tell you. I know that it is difficult. If you want to lose fat, it is hard because you need to apply some changes to your daily life. You need to apply some strategies that ultimately will lead you to reach your goal. What I'm saying is that you don't have to do everything tomorrow. You don't have to wake up tomorrow and boom, just count your calories every meal, every day for the rest of your life. Go to the gym 3 times a week. Walk 10,000 steps a day, no matter what. All I'm saying is that since the moment you were born, you learned bit by bit to do an enormous amount of things. That is to say, if you want to lose fat, there are so many things that you can start working on from today, but not all of them together. Reasonably, nutrition will be the hardest and the most important part of your fat loss. Yes, sure. Do you have to start counting all of the calories of all of your meals from tomorrow? Not necessarily, because as every skill, there is a progress to take. So you can start one day to measure 1 meal per day, and you decide this yourself. Your goal is, to measure your 4 p.m. snack every day for the rest of the week. And then you take it from there. When you're comfortable, when you get used to do one thing, you add another. This relates to exercise as well. Nobody tells you that you have to go to the gym from tomorrow morning 2 hours a day and just grind through it. But if you could on a daily basis, increase your number of steps, say maybe from 5,000 to around 8,000 to start from, to aim to 10,000 steps a day, your health will greatly, immensely improve over time if you do this consistently, and chances are that if you keep on doing this regularly, you will feel a little bit of need to start working on other aspects of your health. And the reason behind is simple. When you keep on doing something consistently that you can do, that you feel like you can do it, so you achieve this little goal to start from, you might want to do more because you realize that, oh yeah, I can do that. And I am 100% sure that this happened to you in many other things in your life. When you were given a new assignment at work, at the beginning it was tough, but then you learn to do that and you realize that, oh, I can do this, so I can do something more. And the same goes when you were studying. When you realize that you were good at one particular subject, at the beginning it was hard, but then you realize that you can handle that, I am sure that you start seeing the other subjects and the other ways to study as possible. The point I'm saying is, you have been consistent your entire life on so many things. Things that you loved, that you like, and things that you hate, that you don't want to do, but you do them no matter what. So if you feel like you want to change your body, you want to start losing fat, what is holding you back? I understand that things are a lot, as I said that before, but if you choose one thing and you focus on that, what is holding you back? That's it for today. Thank you very much for listening to today's episode. I really appreciate that. If you like this show, why don't you share it on your Instagram channel and tag me at thecarl.fit. That would be awesome. If you want to be part of my podcast, please go on www.risefitnessnutrition.com/podcast and let's talk about it.